Hey guys, it's Smango from QuakeFans.net, and you're listening to the Quake Fans Radio Podcast. And then this episode, I'm going to break down my honest review of Doom Eternal. Now, I finally beat the game 4/19/2020. And let me just say, I don't have a lot of time to just blow through video games. So it's been almost a month since Doom Eternal's release, and I finally beat it. So let me just unpack here and say that we'll get started, and I want to offer you my offer that I usually do. It's bit.ly/QF glasses, and these amazing glasses, they are Clem Optics. Let me tell you, they help you whenever you're looking at screens all day. I'm telling you, they help your eye strain. It's kind of incredible. I love them. They help me see and look at screens a lot longer than I normally could. If you want to support Quake fans, head over in your web browser in the description box below, bit.ly/QF glasses. Get you a pair of these Clem Optics by going to Amazon and shopping there. Let's start off by saying, this Doom Eternal, it's took me a minute to kind of, how shall I say, kind of unwind. Like, every time I've played this game in about 2-hour spurts or increments, I feel entirely wore out. Like, I feel just exhausted afterwards. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a game that's exhausted me as much as I have Doom Eternal. I have no idea why, but it does. Like, even in an hour of gameplay, I would feel exhausted. Now, that could be because I'm old. It could be because I'm old. But there is so much that happens whenever you play the game that it's just like there's so much gore, there's so much heavy metal, and it just does not stop from the first second you play to the last second you play. It is 110%, 100 miles per hour, and it doesn't stop. It's crazy. I think what the developers were doing is they, like, I thought Doom 2016 was fantastic. It might be one of my favorite games of all time. At least in the first-person shooter genre, Doom Eternal ranks up there as one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played. Now, as far as Doom Eternal, it doesn't rank as well, I don't think. Now, that's just my personal opinion. I still think it's a great game, but it's like you don't get I don't know. It's like you don't get to unwind at all in this game. It's just like heart pounding. You got to be on your toes, ready to fight, and you just keep fighting. Like, it's like you don't get the break. You don't get a break. I had a hard time trying to say that I really like this game. At first, I'm always running out of ammo. Always running out of ammo. I'm dying a lot. I'm not even playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm playing on like normal or whatever that is, medium, whatever you would call that. So like I said, it took me a month to even get to playing it. So forget playing on Ultra Nightmare or something. I feel for you guys. I know I love a challenge. Listen, I love playing the NES and playing hard games, like when I have the time, but like games like Dark Souls, I just don't have time to master them. I really don't. There's you just have to keep memorization over and over and over and over until you finally get it. Not going to do that with older games because they all kind of, there's a pattern to each boss or a stage, and games like Doom Eternal, man, I don't know how people play on Ultra Nightmare. I really don't. That could just be that I'm bad or I need to get good. I have no idea. Just, it doesn't stop. It's like you keep fighting the demons and you don't stop and they keep spawning, and even the easy ones are not easy to kill. You have to actually shoot them. Forget going up and punching them. Now you do get the blood punch, but you can't go up and shoot them. But it's just, they took the difficulty up 10 notches in this one. I will say another thing from Doom 2016. I was dying to fight another horde of demons. I don't know why. It was just like it was funner for some reason. Now, I'm not saying that Doom Eternal is not fun. It is fun. But I don't think the game really gets fun until you get the chain blade on the shotgun. The game was almost just... It's almost difficult to... I dread playing it. It was just enough that I wanted to keep playing it. And I enjoyed it enough. I enjoyed the challenge. And I don't think it's even the challenge that was the problem. It was just it's constant. It is a constant to times 100. And I couldn't imagine playing this game on a harder difficulty. I would not have time. I do want to try it out just to see how it would do. But I think the game gets significantly better as your guy levels up. And you start having a little more ammo, which it still doesn't help a lot. You have to utilize the chainsaw. If you see a little mob, just kill it and get ammo, I guess. I don't know. I think that's dumb. I miss finding ammo and having loads of it. And being able to shoot stuff. Been able to, having to always chainsaw somebody just wasn't my cup of tea necessarily, but it wasn't bad. I got through the game finally. Man, let's start with all the bad. I don't think the platforming was good in this game. It is what it is for a first-person shooter. I don't like platforming on first-person shooters, I guess. A little exploration and jumping, that's fine. I've played puzzle games forever. Half-Life even included those stupid... You ever jumped on the stupid boxes on Half-Life? Let me tell you, it sucks. Played Mario since I was a kid. It just felt kind of just It was just... It's like they wanted to make Doom an adventure game all of a sudden. It was this Elder Scrolls adventure game. And they wanted an extra element to the game, so they're just hey guys, I know what? We'll put platforming in this game. It'll be great. It's not bad, but it just feels unnecessary. Why is it even here? Who cares? I just want to shoot stuff. Let me shoot stuff. Now, the platforming and the swinging on poles like a gymnast, it does help in the later modes. You do want to fly around the map and get away from the, harder demons. The whole game's kind of based around that all of a sudden. It's really strange. I don't know. I didn't really care much for it. It felt almost like an add-on. Then it was oh, this is new. We're going to put it in the game and everybody's going to love it. And I didn't love it. It was okay. If I wanted to play platforming games, I'd play a flipping platformer. I don't want to do a tuck and tumble on Doom. I'm sorry. I just don't want to. I don't want to tumble around and be a gymnast on Doom. It's just not my cup of tea. So I just did not enjoy that part. The other bad parts is running out of ammo. This is so annoying. It's I don't even think some of the mobs I had trouble with, they wouldn't even have trouble if I would have had at least, ammo half the time. And another problem I had, and it might be, I don't know what it is, but whenever you get really low health, I can't see anything. It's hard to even kind of comprehend what's going on. All of a sudden you'll just be swarmed and your whole screen turns red. You don't know what's hitting you and you just die. And if you're lucky enough to not die in this game, even on a lower difficulty setting, props to you, man. Good for you. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get you a little sticker pack. And I want you to get a little sticker. I want you to just poop right on your nose. And congratulations. Good for you. You're good at video games, I guess. But it's hard. I don't care that it's hard now. That's fine. I did run into some weird glitches, it seemed like, along the way. A lot of times I couldn't even tell what was hitting me. And now I know that demons come from the floor, they come from out of the ground. But then sometimes they would come out of the ground, like they was already on the ground somewhere else, but then they would just appear on a top, or I don't know if I'm making sense, but they'd be on another level. Like I would try to get away from them, but all of a sudden they'd be up there, or they would just randomly spawn. Like they're not showing the animation coming out of the ground; they're just there. All of a sudden, I thought that was really strange, and it really messed me up a lot. But other than that, another thing I didn't think was real good was the story. Like, I don't know. I got so lost. I picked up Doom 2016. At the end of it, and please correct me if I'm wrong, the robot is the bad guy, and he's like getting away, and then it just kind of leaves on a cliffhanger. I pick up Doom Eternal. All of a sudden, all the robots are my friend, and they're helping me beat the con. Like, who are these people? The con maker and the where did I miss? I know you're probably supposed to read in the game. That's stupid. If I wanted a RPG or wanted to read a book in Elder Scrolls, I'd have played Elder Scrolls or played Final Fantasy. That's just me. I don't. Like, the story should have been told in the game if it wanted me to pay attention to it in Doom. All these little codexes that I'm picking up, I don't care. Is that where the story's at? Okay. If you want to sell me a comic book or a book outside of the game that I can physically read, I would be up for more than that, than to sit on my digital screen reading digital words. I hate reading that. I hate reading in a video game that it's not meant to be read. You know what I'm saying? Like JRPGs, you had to read what people were saying. We have a game in 2020 with voice acting that you want me to read more into. Like, what? Not for me. Whatever. I got completely lost in the story. Still doesn't make a lot of sense. I get it, sort of. I'm still confused. I'm still confused of what's going on. All right, on to the good. The music is flipping at 110% awesome. I don't know if there's a bad song in the game. The sounds are all fantastic. The music's all fantastic. Well, hold on, there is a bad sound. The bad sound is the head popping sound or the eyeball popping sound. It is like Doom is this hardcore, like bloody, extreme game, and all of a sudden it makes this cartoony pop sound whenever you pop out an eyeball of a cacodemon. It's boop. It sounds so cartoony, and I have to laugh every single time I hear that boop. On the more good, I thought some of the environments were just amazing. So the graphics are a 10. I'm not good at finding secrets, so I don't know. I guess those are good. The ones I did find, whatever. Trying to think here. Giving Doom Guy a fortress is kind of neat in a way, but then I don't know. It's so much different from the other Dooms. Like I didn't really grasp it. It's like, okay, here's this fortress. Doom Guy has a fortress now. Cool. Robots talk in it. I'm gonna go find the bad demons. So maybe that's in the bad category. I don't know. It's like in the mediocre category, I guess. So you have a fortress now. I don't know. And let's talk about battle mode. It sucks. You know why? Because I couldn't play it with my friends on Bethesda Net Launcher. Yeah. So good for that game mode being useless. If you get the Bethesda.net launcher, you can't play with your Steam friends. So you know what? I'm just not going to play it because I don't care about it anyway. Because Doom without a arena first-person shooter multiplayer is just kind of Nobody cares about playing. What was that one game everybody used to play forever? You know, if I wanted to play against bad guys in a zombie game, I would play Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2. But then there was this one game, I forget what it was called. It was literally based on this. Like you had 4 champion-based roles, then you had a big monster that somebody got to control. Like they could heal and trap, and there was a sniper or something like that. I forget what it was called. And it failed miserably, but Bethesda was like, we're going to create this awesome battle mode that everybody's going to love, but we're going to screw up on the Bethesda Night Launcher and not let you add friends. Yeah, that's my experience with the game. I don't get to experience it with my buddies. So if you're here, like, oh, I bet he's going to talk about the battle mode. I ain't got an opinion on it because I can't play it with my buddies. I'll eventually try it out on stream or something like that. But it's not my cup of tea. I don't care about controlling a monster. It was cool in game for the 5 minutes you got to do it. It was like that was so forced. That was the most forced thing in Doom Eternal, was having you control that Revenant. Then you never get to do it again. It was so stupid. I was like, I thought we was gonna get to do it again, but no. It's just this stupid part they added. I was like, oh, we could base a multiplayer around this, can't we? It's stupid. That was dumb. That's in the bad category. The awesome category is the super shotgun. That was the coolest thing they've ever added, was being able to hook the monsters and swing around and shoot them. And after you do it so many times, it catches on fire. So kudos to that. That was amazing. That's when I thought the game was actually great. Was when I got that shotgun. Before the super shotgun, kind of not a good game, I didn't think. It was kind of just frustrating. It was frustrating the whole time until that. Then it was still frustrating, but I had this excellent element of awesome, fun gameplay that I got to keep doing. Funnest part in the game is the shotgun. It sucks until then. It's not. It don't suck. It's frustrating. It's still frustrating. So frustrating. I know I'm kind of unpacking a lot, but just this game, I'm telling you, Doom Eternal is, I've never played a game that made me so exhausted after playing it, even for a small amount of time. I beat the game today at, I started at 3, and I was on the final mission. It took me, I think, 3 hours to finish it. 6 o'clock, I couldn't even be on the computer anymore. I was done. Now, 3 hours on a PC alone is a long time without moving. But I had plenty of water. You know, I was good. Like, I planned this, that I was going to beat this game today. I've been wanting to do some work, like, on, to get the, website up and going. I haven't been able to do anything but sit in the dark and, like, watch television and just let my mind just take a break from this game. I'm telling you, it is nonstop. Just, you kill so many zombies and you just break their bones and you stab them in the face and there's guts flying everywhere and the music doesn't stop. Man, it is a lot to take in. I am telling you, it is a lot to take in. It is, man, it is exhausting. I have never felt like I need to just decompress more than I have played this game. I don't know what it is. It might be all the satanic imagery, all the gore, all the heavy music. It's all impacting in one, and it's just, they turn the notch up even more, man. I'm telling you, it's, whoo, I couldn't handle it sometimes. I was just like, whoa, man, this is a lot to decompress or something. I don't know. So, I'm just telling you, this game, it's good. I do think I would give Doom 2016 the more. Like, I enjoyed that game more. I don't think Doom Eternal is a bad game, but it it was a frustrating game. I I felt more frustrated than I did having fun with it until I got the Super Shotgun. Then it was really fun. Um, the chainsaw didn't feel as important now, or maybe it was too important. Maybe I feel maybe the shotgun or the chainsaw was too important. The Crucible was cool. I thought it was going to be cooler. I honestly thought it was going to kind of replace the chainsaw, and it didn't. Uh, so getting to the bosses was a lot more difficult than some of the bosses, but that could be the mode I played on. The final boss, well, I guess, spoiler alert, the Icon of Sin. When you go back to the Earth, it was cool, but then it might be the mode I played on. But I always had plenty ammunition, Crucible. There was BFG stuff laying around, rockets. I don't know if I got in complete danger a lot. I did get close. You still have to you still have to try, even on a normal difficulty. Try pretty hard. But it didn't, the final boss wasn't as hard as the other bosses. Like the Con Maker was extremely frustrating sometimes. Uh, there's some demon, I don't know this demon name, but he he summons all the demons, and that is the most annoying demon of all time. Especially if you're already in a room with other demons, that's part of the room, and he's adding on top of it. It's insane. Like, I mean, you can't even really. If you have a strategy in Doom Eternal, you might as well just throw it out the window because it doesn't work because there's so many mobs around. It's nuts. I'm sweating just thinking about this game. It's a fun game. But it's frustrating. Um, Man, there's just a lot to unpack on you all. I know you all probably don't even care what my thoughts about Doom Eternal is. It's worth picking up. I don't honestly, considering it doesn't have a multiplayer, it's probably not worth $60. I didn't pay $60 for it. Thank goodness. I got it on Amazon for the $20 off or something. It's probably in the $20-$30 range right now if you're looking for something to do. I definitely got my money's worth of entertainment. I mean, it was at least, shoot, it's almost 20 hours worth of gameplay, and that's just me playing at casual pace too. Like, I'm not trying to rush in the game. You know, if I want to explore, I'll explore. Whatever, what have you. You playing on Ultra Nightmare? Good luck. You might beat it in a month, I guess, after you master the game, I guess. Then, you know, it does have the battle mode, so that's extra. I mean, I don't care about the battle mode. I thought that was dumb. Sorry for all you battle mode people out there. It might be great, but after you buy the game on Amazon and you can't play on the Bethesda Net launcher with your Steam buddies because it doesn't have a friends list, even in game, I don't understand what their excuse is for that. There's no excuse for that. It's not really. I don't know. Is that Bethesda's fault? Is that id Software's fault? I don't know whose fault it is, but it's stupid. Sorry, you dropped the ball on not having a friends list, like an internal friends list. That's stupid. Everybody on Steam has a Bethesda Net launcher or account if they play Quake Champions. Like, you're dropping the ball hard on that. I have friends list in Quake Champions. I can't have the same friends list in Doom Eternal. No, sorry, that's bad. You really screwed up on that, on the Bethesda Net version of the game. I bet Xbox can play with their Xbox friends. I bet PlayStation can play with their PlayStation friends. Here I am, part of the master race, and I can't play with my buddies in the keep. I'm just saying that's bad. That's a no. How did you let that go? That's dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bethesda not launcher. That's a terrible decision on your part, and I'm just not going to play battle mode because of it. I guess I don't like the part of a battle mode that was going to be fun was playing with people I play games with. You know how you add people in game on the Bethesda Net launcher? And this was quoted earlier whenever I tried it out. I was wanting to play the battle mode launcher, the battle mode game type with Motherload and a bunch of other people, and I couldn't. And I was like, they're like, oh, just add the Steam. I was like, you can't. Just like it has like there's no way to add people on Steam on this. And they're like, oh. And then I got curious. I was like, how do you add people? You can, so you have to get matched with people, then you can favorite that person. There's no search. There's no ID you type in. This is terrible. So thanks, Bethesda. I wasted. Just that's bad. That is bad. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's terrible. You really dropped the ball on the Bethesda Net launcher Doom Eternal version. That's just terrible. I cannot play with my friends. I can't even play with my Bethesda Net launcher friends. Like whose idea? Who said we're going to release the game like this? We gave you an extra year. You can't even add friends in the game to play your terrible battle mode. Might not be terrible, but probably terrible battle mode. So I don't know if the multiplayer is good or not. I don't get to play it with my friends, so I'm just going to say it's terrible. And that's the way it is. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold Smango Austin said so. Oh, man. So final closing statements on Doom Eternal. It's worth picking up. A lot of people love it. Even a lot of my coworkers and stuff, they say they love the game. It's one of the best games they ever played. And I'm just like, okay. Honestly, I don't think it's one of the best. It's good. I felt like they wanted to make Doom Eternal an adventure game. Like it feels like Elder Scrolls Doom Edition. That's what it feels like to me. I mean, you go around and you collect batteries now, and you go back to your little castle fortress to unlock skins. If that doesn't sound like RPG, like Elder Scrolls-esque thing to me, I don't know what does. And you're opening little gates, and it's Elder Scrolls Doom Edition. Thanks, Bethesda. Thanks. You made Doom Adventure. Oh no, it's not bad. I had fun playing it. Is it worth another playthrough to me? Probably not. I think I'm probably one and done. Going to Kentucky, one and done. I'll see you guys in the NBA Quake Champions or another Diabolical. We'll see you guys in the NBA, you know. One and done. I might play around with Nightmare to see how, or Ultra Violent Nightmare, see how bad I get my butt kicked. Other than that, Smango's done. Doom Eternal. Pretty good game, but not as good as you hope it is, in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Check out QuakeFans.net. Follow me on Twitter at the Smango now. You can always just search Smango on Twitter. You can search up Quake Fans. They'll both rank really high up there for you if you want to find me. Be sure to join the Discord and hang out in the kingdom. My creators Discord. We'll see you guys next time on the Quake Fans Radio or podcast. Smango's out.